might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee. But the Trojans here at the vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the Wiregrass. The shot that clears will kick it away to start us off. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Troy Trojans return team will have that offense backed up. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Looking deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Trojans! And once he found daylight, it was Kate. Baby. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Chanticleers decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To the air, it's Crowder. He makes the connection. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. On the move. Makes a man miss. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And It's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
A strike downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Looking for a crease to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Troy.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Tucker. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Discards a man. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Connor. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the inside give. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Looking for a man. It's Crowder. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
Yeah, that is a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Feeling some heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
There fires deep toward the end zone. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Carolina has the lead right now, but this Williams-Brice crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Texas A&M. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Vasco. He's going to fire deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The shot that clears will line it up on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Taylor. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He caught it, and he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah,
Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They want to throw it. He's got it on the move. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They're going to run it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Troy. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Got a lot of running room. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, shot to clear. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. 14. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Crowder. He's got the back in the middle. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Connor. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half.
Coastal Carolina, 14.
Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's right on target. Stopped after making the catch.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Chanticleers are on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Vasco. Gets it out quickly. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got his man in the middle. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Now from inside the red zone. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew it was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the 2nd half.
They'll run play action. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Trying to get to it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Taylor. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Basco. Fires to the big fella.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Parker. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll give it to the back. Fights off a defender. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Trojans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stick. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Going up top on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. To the air, it's Basco. He's got it down the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's going to let it go. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Tucker. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And the Chanticleers will move the sticks. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Tucker. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Grab near the marker. It's Tucker. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. He's going to pass, using his legs to buy some time. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on 1st down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on 1st down, just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the offense. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the right. He's got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. And the Chanticleers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Coastal! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the 1st down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 1st down ends this football game.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Leaves it with the running back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's Vasco. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's going up top here late in the game. The expressway is wide open. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Hey, playing great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's back to throw on second down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Dalton. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. All tied up. Under a minute to play. The DBs will back off a bit. He'll come out throwing on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to pass on second down. And they can't make the connection.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
To the air, it's Crowder. Looking to take a shot. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good, and that's your ball game. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah.